So these are crazy things which I see in the roads. I can't say of the whole India, but at least in Vadodara, in Gujarat, where I am. I've got a license, a helmet and everything, which is enough in order to claim that I'm right to go on the road. May happen once while I'm recording, but they do happen often in the streets of Gujarat. And these are crazy things which you don't actually expect. But first thing is that if there is a bump, make sure you avoid it. If there is at least a place where there can be a hole, just go and pass by there. Don't use the main stuff. Don't go through the bump. Two people can actually be chatting on the road. Like there can be one bike and another bike here and they're going and they're talking. At least stop the bike and discuss somewhere. Don't do it in the middle of the street. And the worst thing is that I've even noticed some will even do that while putting the leg on another person's bike or another person's auto. Aren't you scared of dying? Well, another thing is that a cow might give you company in the road. I literally never saw this in my country, but in India you can be going around and there is a cow which is also going around. I don't know if this cow has a plate number. Okay, I think this is everywhere. Even in my country it does happen. Is that a car worth more than a bike? If a car is trying to turn around or anything, everyone have to stop to let them do it. But if you, someone with a bike, try to do any stupid thing which blocks everyone else, everyone will shout at you. Can't wait to buy a car for that. One of the other thing which I think it's a very severe thing. Okay, I don't know about other places, but here where I am, I think most foreigners will agree with me on this. People enter the road without checking. I'm so sick of that. Like, I just don't understand. Like, why would you enter the road without checking on your left or on your right if there is someone else coming? But people do that here actually. I don't understand why. And it's very often. Okay, one other thing which happened also while I was in the streets is that they will just appear at a truck which doesn't have that stuff up front. Okay, that's also kind of normal. Another strange thing which actually this was for me is actually someone is literally breaking the law in front of a police. The police is just right there and you're going, it's red and still you're going. Just don't get it. Which brings me to the next thing is that I think 1% of people who ride or who drive in India are colorblind. People will literally go when it's still red. Aren't you scared of anything which can happen? Or like, can't you see that it's still red? I just don't get that. Like, or maybe they're colorblind, they see red to be the same as green. I don't know. Another way which I can maybe summarize this thing is that people are less scared. Like, there is no that fear that much of the road comparatively to my country. But at the end of the day, this is another thing which I like about India is that at least they have beautiful roads, and when you're going around the roads, you find always interesting things around. People are less aggressive. Okay, maybe it have never happened to me, but the big part of India is actually asphalted. Like, roads are asphalted, which is something also very cool. Go in a village, farm or whatever. And another thing is that most people have bikes. In my country, mostly we use public transport, but here at least most of my neighbors, they all have bikes or scooters or cars. And the cool thing again more with India is that even women are mostly in the streets riding those scooters, which is a very cool thing actually. Can sound of be very normal here, but I think even in Africa, mostly in West African countries also, I think some like in Mali, Chad. Thanks so much for being here. Catch you next time.